Hello, and thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. We're picking sixth in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table. All right, let's get to it. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
I don't believe in the definition of anyone having a perfect game, but I really don't feel like I need to change my game to be successful at the next level. I think my talents speak for themselves, and I'm not about to go changing my game just because I'm playing against some new, allegedly better opponents.
Next question. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with going to the right team than I am going as high as possible. I want to play for someone who's going to utilize me to the best of my abilities. Someone who's going to use me to put the team into a position to win games. You heard?
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being upfront with us. Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Washington Wizards. We have the third pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. Now, obviously, you play at arguably our strongest position in point guard. John Wall is our centerpiece, and who we're building this team around. Right now, our focus is to add talent and depth around him and see how far he can take us. Would you be comfortable not being the focus of a team, as we already have a franchise cornerstone?
That's not me, man. That's just not me. I've never taken a backseat in my life, and I certainly can't start doing that now. John Wall is great and all, but I don't want to be anyone's sidekick. It's just not my style, man. Good luck to you in D.C., but I just can't be a part of it.
All right then, one more. This question is more about how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. We're a young and upcoming team that is gathering youth to make us more competitive. It's going to be a difficult process, and we can't expect to be a contender in year one. Are you prepared to deal with the highs and lows of an up-and-coming team?
Man, I'm ready to step right into this league and shine. And I feel like the roster you've assembled here needs a few more years in the can before it's ready to make some noise. NBA stars only have a shelf life of so long, and I don't want to waste any of it in DC waiting for the shit to turn around, you know?
I appreciate your honesty answering my questions. Best of luck to you in the draft. Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons. We have the 8th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions and get a feel of how well you'd fit in with us. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
It sounds to me like you guys are thinking about starting over again. If that's truly your intention, I'm not really interested in being part of a rebuilding project. I've only got so much time in this league, and I don't have any intentions of throwing away years from my career. It's nothing personal against you or the organization, but I'm just not interested in coming to Detroit. Sorry.
Let's see, one more question, if you don't mind. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
I'm gonna take care of my boys, man. They've always been there for me, and me for them. We're like a band of brothers, man. Hey, you want a car? Done. New watch? Done deal, homie. Those guys are like my brothers. That's just how we do, you know?
Thanks for answering our questions. I don't know that we're a fit for you at this time. We'll need to discuss internally. I'll be in touch.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. For 60 of the world's most talented and dedicated young players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all of the fans watching around the world and to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And now to the task at hand. With the 19th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Sergei Karasov from Russia. With the 20th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Chris Rodriguez from Rutgers University.